To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind. We're by just in front of the Folies Bergere, where I was in, okay, I'll say the dates. From 1987 to 1989, I was the headliner. Here, say, Meneuse de Revue. But I wasn't really this brings to mind a certain thing, which is short, kind of bare, short costume, lots of legs. That was not me. That was the girls behind me, but not me.
The building here is obviously from the 20s. I'm not sure when exactly it was built, if it was before or after the coming of Josephine Baker.
Coming of?
Yeah, because that was a coming even for Paris. She was a part of a show that came from the States. There was Sidney Bechet among the musicians, and the whole thing, the music, the jazz music, and what she was doing, and the freedom with which she was doing it on stage, dancing, mimicking, making. All that was part of a big event for Paris and for artists who were French and European artists who were in a way looking for some kind of freedom. When they saw this woman on stage, they saw what they have been dreaming of. Anyway, so the building here was, I think the Folies Bergere theater started in the 1880s, and that was the place of the French cancan. This dancing with ladies kicking their legs up and showing their...
And doing splits.
And doing splits. All this that had been made famous in...
The Hollywood films made them famous and all that sort of
No, first Toulouse-Lautrec on painting. We keep making it famous, but it was famous, and that was part of the show you were in. I don't know if all the Folies Bergere reviews that went on. I think they always had a French cancan number, and there was one in the one that you were Folies Bergere, which was the last review produced by the Folies Bergere Theatre, and its artistic director, whose name was Giammati, who used to call me Mr. Manda when I was there. But you can speak of that.
And Raphael never wanted to be my manager after that.
It's not after that.
He said, I don't want to be Mr. Manda.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did. So I was a singing star, which they didn't have too often. And the fact that I was a jazz singer also made it a little different, because they had to treat my music differently than they used to. They were used to. Let's tell you a little bit about the Folies Bergere. Fabulous, fabulous building inside. It's too bad we can't go inside because they have they have a staircase inside that is so beautiful. There are horses, these colored, many colored horses rearing up, just with the manes. It is so gorgeous. Anyway, that's inside, so we can't go inside. Can you imagine what a big thrill it is to have your name up there in front of the Folies Bergere? That was such a big thrill to me. It was wonderful just to know that I had that job. It was really great. My opening, they gave me a big party. I got this with an enormous bouquet of flowers, which says, welcome to our new star from the soloist. So those are the girls who danced. These are two of them, two showgirls. Big, tall. And this is Leslie, who is featured dancer. So yes, they signed it. Merde, which is You know, in French it's something else, but in English that would be like give him hell, or, you know, good luck. Okay, from one American to another, give him hell, Leslie. This hat is a famous Folies Bergere costume. This I sang Mon homme, my man. I sang it in French. Oh gosh, to remember those lyrics. In fact, I had to do this. The whole show was in French, except for few songs, American songs that I sang. And you can believe it or not, I sang "Oh Happy Day" in the Folies Bergere. That was weird. And this is me with two of the male dancers, looking good. Here we go again. The girls in the background going up the stairs. They had the highest staircase. I don't know if it was the highest in the world, but certainly the steepest. I told them that I had a thing with heights, you know, and they said, too bad, that's part of the job. My foot, because I wear size 40, my foot was half on the step, half off. So coming down, I had to climb up on the side, a rung ladder, and then come down looking very chic, you know, graceful. And in order to come down, I had to place my heel, against the back of the step on every step to make sure that I could get down properly. I was in a parachute. You know, they have you coming down from the ceiling, so that was fun. And that's my dresser. 2006 was the anniversary of Josephine Baker's birth. I wrote a play. Prior to that, I had written a play with 10 characters, and I decided the next play I wrote, it was going to be with 2. And so I wrote a 2-character play in celebration of Josephine. And since it was 2006, and there was a big celebration here in Paris for Josephine, of course they had the big show, Josephine came into town and was a success. And then the Baker family was here, and so there were lots of parties around. And my play was read in several places. It was read at Shakespeare and Company, and it was read in private salons. It's 2 characters, with Josephine being both of the characters. So the older Josephine and the younger Josephine, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I was in the very same dressing room that Josephine had. I mean, that's the star's dressing room. I was in the same place, in the same role, and of course it was inspiring. The fact of being in the Folies Bergere, which is it's a landmark, you know, and famous, like sort of known around the world. It was pretty fabulous, Folie on Folie. I had an enormous dress where they would stand the dress up by itself, and they would help me jump into it.
Wow, far out.
Yeah. The first night I go on, it's fabulous. Everything went like clockwork. And Monsieur Giamatti, the artistic director, he came to my loge afterwards and he said, "Oh, Madame Manda, oh, c'était superbe, votre voix, you have a voice, angels, everything." Okay, he said, "But did you know that when you turn around, your dress opens and the audience can see your backside?" So every time I turned around in this dress, I was flashing the audience. Well, no, of course I didn't know. Or we could talk about some people who maybe flash on purpose, but that was not my intention. So after that, they made pants to go with with each one of those dresses. And the upshot was that I became the most covered star in the Folies Bergere history. I had a hat that came down like this. I had gloves. I had pants and a dress. Oh yeah, well, those were the days.
That's kind of funny.
Those are the days. So I had a new way of dressing and a new name. I was a new person, the Folies Bergere. There's the road. There's the road. To be or not to be? That is the question. To die, to sleep no more. By this sleep we say we end the